What's going on, everybody? So it's a very important time in the Shenmue community because it has now been 2 years since the announcement of Shenmue 3 at E3 2015. And I just wanted to kind of like briefly talk about it. Last year I did a video, 1 year of Shenmue 3, and now we're at 2 years. So what really has changed? What have we learned? What are some questions? So I'll just do a brief video. I actually couldn't find a place to record because it's very beautiful out today, so I couldn't find the best part. So I figured I'll just do it vlog style and just kind of walk around so you get a view of everything. Currently back in New Jersey at, the home area, home place, hometown, back at the farm, whatever you want to call it. So Shenmue 3 really has had a decent amount of new information come out, things about like development theory, things like the delay, things like, Yu Suzuki talking about where the game is going, how things are going, and things about like who came back to the team from the older games, the older dev team. And yeah, so it's been a crazy time, right? Seems like the community has a lot to talk about. For me personally, it's still amazing that Shenmue 3 actually exists, right? For the longest time, I remember us joking like about Shenmue 3 being confirmed, right? All those jokes like, 1 + 2 = 3, Shenmue 3 confirmed, oh my goodness, And it's crazy to think that Shenmue 3 actually does exist, because for the longest time, we all thought it was, I can't talk today. We all thought it was dead, right? I mean, we never gave up hope. Never give up hope. Hope is the best weapon that we have. And to think that after so long of hoping and wishing and fake rumors every year, to know that it actually exists is a beautiful thing. And it's just, it's so heartwarming that it exists. Yu Suzuki's working on it. He's excited about the project. The Shenmue 3 team is passionate about the project. The community is also passionate about the project. And it's amazing. I'm just going to switch hands right now. So, yeah. Oh God, I'm holding, hang on. That's better. Alright, sorry. I'm using the front camera, so it kind of looks a little crappy because my back camera, it's kind of hard to record unless I have a proper setup, so sorry. So, yeah, so it's amazing to see that everybody's so passionate about it. It's beautiful, because Shenmue 3 now exists, it's hitting full force, and we're all so excited about it. You may see I'm looking this way, it's because I'm watching the preview to see if I'm actually in focus or not. So, man, just thinking about it, it's just like, my heart starts racing to know that we're finally going to get more story. After theorizing for so long, we're going to get more story, which is amazing. Personally, I think Shenmue 3 is doing well so far. It seems that what we've seen from the games, from the dev reports, from, all the updates that we've been getting, it seems like everything is going pretty good. The graphics from some of the previous screenshots look amazing. The recent update regarding the character model testing looks cool. It's nice to see that they're watching the animations and making sure things aren't colliding with each other, people's arms aren't going through themselves, things like that. That's awesome. Seems like they got the face right on that character model, so that gives us hope for, the faces of the main characters. Not that that guy's not a main character, we don't know exactly who he is. So for all we know, he could be an NPC. For all we know, he could be somebody that Ryo has something to do with. So that's nice. It's nice to see that they're taking the time to care about how the game looks. Which brings me to the next subject, the delay. So I actually did a video about the delay, which you can see right here. And just to sum up that video, my thoughts are, personally, I don't care how long it takes to make Shenmue 3. I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna get upset and start screaming in the community oh my god, the game's delayed, I'm so upset. I can understand why those people would be upset. I could totally get that after waiting for so long and hearing that it's coming out this time just to find out it's not. You know, that could be upsetting to some people, and that's fine. That's fine, but for me personally, I'm patient, and if they need more time to make sure the game is up to the quality that they want, go right ahead. Go right ahead, that's perfectly fine, you know? So, yeah. It just seems so amazing that the game exists. I honestly get, like, teary-eyed when I think about it. Let's switch hands again real quick. I really need to get, like, a stand for this, for the camera. Phone camera, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Man. It's just so hard to believe. I keep saying that, but, like, even though we've had 2 years to soak in the fact that Shenmue 3 exists, it's still hard to believe it. A part of my head is still, like, in that time in the community between, like, 2003 to 2015 that, like, this game will no longer ever be a possibility. But I hope it will be, and I'll fight to the death to make sure it does. But that time where everything was such a mystery, like, even information surrounding a potential Shenmue 3 on the Dreamcast, back before we knew that the Dreamcast was going to die and, like, all that stuff. Or even afterwards, because, I mean, Shenmue 2 kind of came out at the end of the life cycle. But, like, all that mystery, and to, like, now have canon knowledge from all the updates from Shenmue 3 in the modern day, it's, like, nuts, you know? Like, I remember back in the day seeing that video footage of Meow-sun, like, just, like, kind of, like, walking, like, the character intro, and just knowing that model exists somewhere for the Dreamcast. It's, like, it's amazing. A part of my mind still kind of, like, separates Shenmue 3 in the modern day and Shenmue 3 back in the Dreamcast/Xbox days. You know? I hope that information doesn't get lost in the sea of modern Shenmue 3 information, but, you know, anyway, I'm going off on a tangent about that. That's a whole nother conversation for another video regarding modern Shenmue 3 versus, like, what we thought Shenmue 3 would have been back in the day. Like, just because of how much limited knowledge there was. Like for instance, the idea of Zeeming being a leader and then finding out that he's actually not. That was like, oh man, like, that was like a rewrite of the textbooks kind of thing. But, yeah. So anyway, those are, like, my brief thoughts on, like, Shenmue 3 2 years later. I really hope, like, everybody is super excited about Shenmue 3. You know, like, we waited so long. I'm gonna switch hands here again. You know, we waited so long for this game to exist, and we now have the game, like, it's being made, you know? There's also the question of, like, what happens after Shenmue 3 comes out. Obviously, in the communities, we're going to be fighting for Shenmue 4. You know, that's a given. We need the series to finish. I personally think 5 Shenmue games would probably be it. Shenmue 4 maybe, like, at the very least, Shenmue 4 would give us a lot of storyline. I don't think it would be the ending, but I think Shenmue 5 would be the end. But we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to say I hope we get there, because we are going to get there. We're going to get Shenmue 5. It's going to be done. We're going to finish the series, and then years from now, we're going to kick back, smoke some cigars, and tell everybody about how the communities joined forces, fought together, and between that and all the other elements, Shenmue 3 exists. Fuck yeah, Shenmue 3 confirmed. So anyway, I'm going to end this video now. Sorry for kind of the abruptness. I don't have the stand for my camera right now, so I'm just kind of walking around. But anyway, 2 years, you know, Shenmue 3. Shit, man. Like, I can't wait for this game to come out. So, anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.